All right, welcome to the final episode of this mentorship something because I just last time we shared my MyTenKobo concerning how to copyright. This time around, finally, I just want to put it into two perspectives. The Nigerian military veterans have had a lot of decades of neglect. Professionals in mentorship, but I'm trying to talk to many of us that don't have opportunity to the big schools, many of us that missed the class, maybe when we were in a business school, many of us that also didn't hear very well when somebody was saying it. So in this last episode, I want to look at professional alignment. Once you want to copy someone, try to copy someone in line with your desire, in line with your profession. So if I'm sure I want to be a pastor, I'll begin to copy somebody in all those lines, how they study, how they preach. If I want to be a driver, I will not just pick someone that knows how to drive. I would like to pick someone that maybe drives professionally. It's your profession to drive. I want to be a boxer. It's not that I will just look for someone that says, hey, I know how to box. My daddy was a boxer, or I box for fun. If I want to be a security consultant, like I chose, when I left the military, I had a first degree in business administration. So I wanted to go into marketing, but I read marketing, and everybody's a marketer at 28. They will say, come and do marketing for 22 years. And I looked at it, I said, no, I need to go into security line because I'm coming out from the military and I don't have a skill like carpentry, photography. I don't have medical skills, so I needed to go into security line. So I had to choose people that were already in that field. I had to start reading materials that were in that field. It doesn't matter to me whether you left the Nigerian military. Are you practicing corporate security? Are you practicing professional private security? Are you certified? I started to go after those guys that were certified. I started to go after people that were already practicing private security business, private security as in chief security officers. I want to know what they know. I want to know what they do. I want to talk the way they talk. And I discovered there were terminologies too. So I want to speak in the terminology of the profession. So, you need to be specific on the professional mileage you want to run. You need to drive yourself towards your desire and look for those that are kingpins in that your desired goal, and start to follow. Sometimes people think a mentor must know you. Before the mentor know you, you may have copied up to primary 5. Then you now go to the person and say, morning sir, or madam, good morning. I want to learn more about this thing. And they will now, so some guys used to tell me that, Ambassador, I've been following you. Every MyTenKobo you publish, I've been following. I've followed you on TV, on all media, radio, and I've been following. So that means you have, what class are you in? They will now laugh. So you need to believe in certain persons, and you can stay at a distance and begin to gather certain things that you see them do. It is where you begin to have questions that you can now, so many people come into my Facebook, I don't know them, my LinkedIn, I don't know them. I see someone on my WhatsApp, He sent me his ID card, his passport, data page, everything. I said, sir, I'm sending you all these things because I know who you are. I want to follow you. I want to learn more. Then I said, God, that's good. Shoot. Then I just did my own background check. So the truth remains that we could follow people, but follow people in line with your desires, follow in line with your profession, copy the right things, follow the people in line with your profession and your desires, and be sure that they are also articulating growth. If they are stagnant, your capacity will be stagnant, your dynamics will be stagnant, because you wouldn't know until you become applicable. So look for those that are projectiles, those that are moving forward, moving upward, moving outward. Begin to look at them, begin to follow them, then ensure they are in the right profession. Even if they are in the security profession, you will be shocked that the security profession, they may become, let me give you this now, forensics. So if you are interested in being a forensic expert, you can't be following me. I'm not a forensic expert, I'm a generalist, sort of. I know about forensics, I know about many things. So if you want a forensic expert, you better for you to follow some people that are in that profession. If you want to have a private security company, check for some, not necessarily leading private security companies, check for some CEOs that are in the activity. They are not absentee CEOs. Check for some people that grew from the ranks also. Check some people that have walked the talk. Then they know about some of the advantages, disadvantages, the pitfalls and the pitfalls, and they know how they carry themselves out of the stumble blocks. So that will help. Then begin to look at people that have consistency. Not someone that maybe left the police, became a security expert, and all of a sudden you hear that he's selling pure water, he has left security, this thing, then you go to such person. There are growth patterns and developmental global dynamics that person have missed. So you must be sure the person is persistent, consistent, aggressive, professionally aggressive. Those are the kind of tractions that you will need. Follow your profession and be sure that you go to the first episode and correlate it with this episode. So copy your profession, and I'm sure that we'll begin to have more professionals in the field. Thank you.